Hi, hello, good evening. Today we are here to after this October month is fully festival month. We all know that, and we are very thrilled, very excited, and being parents, we are planning. We are trying to invite people at home. Cleaning goes on in the home, right? And along with we are planning for decoration in our houses, and dresses are already gone to the tailors, or we have already purchased the new dresses. So all these things relate to what? Festivals, right? So being a behavioral parenting coach, I have got a very interesting topic for the parents to discuss and to ponder on. That is, that as parents, we are having lots of responsibilities. It's the household, it's the financial problem, it's the social repercussions are there, and most important is the parenting, right? So, parenting, though, is treated to be very serious thing. In some families, it is taken very seriously. And on the other hand, parents are casual. And if you think that parents are casual, that takes a lots of burden, puts lots of burden on the child. If there's lots of burden on the child, then you can well imagine how the growth of the child will become. So, here I'm Anita Singh, a behavioral parenting coach, helping parents with teenagers within 90 days. And if all those who are interested to join in my tribe, do DM me, or you can click the link given below and come to my one to one call so that we can remove all your doubts and you'll be there in my tribe. Right? So it's a very interesting thing to be there in a parenting tribe because one parent's experience can help the other parent, and they can be aware what the mistakes they are doing, right? So in my tribe, one parent helps the other. And in this way, slowly and steadily, we are making our lives better and better. So, today, coming up again with a new very topic for the parents, that is the festivals, right? So, there are so many festivals in India, and I think this is the only reason why our families are knitted properly. So, interconnection between the one generation and the other is very important, and it is only seen in India. And I think that it is the only festivals which help us to communicate with each other, to have a kind of bonding. And this bonding gets strengthened only during these festival seasons. So, those who are there, you all know that we have in India the whole year is going with one or the other festival. Like this is the month going on, it was Durga Puja, then afterwards it was Karva Chauth, and after this next week we'll be having Diwali. Then in the winters we are having Holi, right? And Dashera and all, it's already over. And now afterwards, before that, we had, before Durga Puja, we had Janmashtami. And then before that, we had Ganesh Chaturthi, Eid ul Fitr. And in that case, it's a long list of festivals, right? And so, in this way, Everybody in the families at home are busy in celebrating these festivals with full energy and vigor, right? So, this is the only way in which we can connect to our children and especially the teenagers. And this can begin with the stage of preteens also. Likewise, I keep on telling my tribe that because I have got a tribe of parents with teenagers, right? But the younger child who is still a preteen, it helps him also. It is two ways. The parents are coming to me with the issues of the teenager, but by and by, what happens? In a sense, the parents get aware of their blunders they have done with the child. So it's better that they get aware, they are fully aware that what kind of mistakes they have committed with their elder child. So in that case, it becomes very easy for them to handle their younger one, and with a presence of mind and with a very soft hand, along with a discipline aspect also. And if it is discipline along with love, it becomes a beautiful combination of these two. And and festivals help in this, because we as parents get too involved, engrossed in our work. And if we are engrossed in the work, then what happens? We neglect our child somewhere or the other. Unknowingly, we do this mistake. We think that he's a child, but this is the only crucial time of the human being in which he makes his memories permanent. And when his memories are permanent, then you cannot remove them. Until today, like we all are parents, till today we can recall our childhood, don't we? We are recalling our childhood every now and then. On every festival, we recall our old days. We recall our childhood. That yes, what our mother used to do, what our father used to do. So it was a good experience. That is why we are remembering these days. But what will happen to our kids if we are not celebrating religions? We are not going according to the festival norms. And if we are celebrating festivals, it will be a great moment for the children. It will again remain as sweet memories in the mind of our children. And so there are certain points which I have brought for you as parents, guardians, and you should keep these in mind. And they're very important. And we all know that. I'm not saying that I am teaching you or something like that. It is not like that. Everybody, each parent knows what is good and what is bad for the child. We are all matured people. But in the hustle and bustle of our lives, we forget the simple things. The simple things are forgotten, and we are moving towards the complex things in our life. But the children are still simple. You should remember that. Right. If we understand or realize this, that our children are simple, don't make lives complex for your children. This is very important. So, for this, for the help and assistance and guidance for those parents who are really messed up in their lives with their children, growing children, you can include preteens and teenagers. So, there are certain points. Like, for example, first of all, there should be in during the festivals what happens? First point is autonomy. Here means you've got to give a little bit of power to our children. If we are going to purchase sweets, take their children along. Let them choose the sweets, or let them pay the bills. Teach them how to pay the bills, right? And secondly, When we are cleaning our homes, let them accompany you. Don't try to do everything for yourself. Let the children also help. Ask their help. They may be more than ready to help you. But don't leave the child that, okay, now your time is to study. You are not going to come and waste your time. This is the complete wrong notion which the modern parents are trying to have. Modern parents think that, okay, we'll do everything for our child and our child will get enough of time to study. But no, it's a wrong notion. If you want your child to grow in his world, to grow mentally, to grow physically and emotionally, you've got to involve your child in your daily course, right? So instead, you can encourage your child to clean the house along with you. Why are you doing it alone? And if you've got help and people out there to support you, it's better to take their support also. But let your child also do the same work so that they can get a value of work instead of working outside for jobs. It's better that the children work in their in your own homes. It'll be fun, and make that work a fun. Like you can tell your child to do the dusting, dust all the furniture, paint the furnitures. The teenagers can do it well. Give a paint and a brush or a varnish. Let your child varnish the furniture. Wooden furniture can be asked to make it shiny one. And you can give the younger ones, you can give a duster. Ask him to dust around and to take out all the dust and the painting work, and they can choose the curtains, they can choose the bed sheets which are to be used during the festivals. And second, these are the 2 points which I gave you. First was autonomy, and second is cleaning the home together, right? And the third, you can say that encouraging child to work as a team. If you are also working along with your child, it gives a boost to the emotions of the child. Let him help you. It is not only the work at the home, it is also in the kitchen. Whether it's a boy or girl, let them do the work. Let them share the work with you. It will be a fun also for them, and it will lessen your burden. Instead of shouting and yelling at the children at the time you are working, so it uh, throws a very negative impact on the children during the festivals, especially because during the festivals we get very nervous. We are very conscious about doing this everything right because of the relatives are coming, guests are coming. You're so conscious, but it hampers your relationship with your child. You will force him, yes, okay, you go and sit down, study. How can he study when everybody is enjoying? So let the child make rangolis. Children are so good at making rangolis. Let them, give them an opportunity to try their hands on. Ask them to lit the candles in the whole house. And not the least, you have got to ask them to join in for prayers. Prayers are the only thing which can uh, you know make your bond strong with your child. It's a saying, the families who pray together, who eat together, can never go wrong ever. So if your children are eating with you, if your children are praying with you, it's fun, and for the long run it's a blessing and a boon for your child, right? And lastly, one important point is that dressing up together. When you are getting ready for festivals, dress up together. Ask the children to wear nice clothes, maybe some matching clothes with you, color combinations. You can keep the choice of your child. Wear the same combinations. The family should be in one color. It gives a sense of oneness. It gives a sense of belongingness to the child. Maybe not for the older one, not for the parents, but for the children. Why? Because the children are emotionally very sensitive. If they see that, yes, the whole family, parents also wearing the same dress as he is, it's a natural way of going in, showing the way of togetherness, of the family bond, and then eating together, sit together and eat in the festivals, pray together, decorate the house with beads and illuminations and everything. If the children are also helping you, it gives a sense of responsibility, especially the teenagers should be provided this responsibility. Yes, it's your responsibility to serve the guests, assign them certain responsibilities. Yes, the younger one can move around asking them what they want to the guests, guiding them wherever they want. And the elder children can serve. You can take the help to serve. And the grown ups also cook very well. They have already learnt it. It's very interesting. And so these festival times are a memory for the child. It will be a permanent memory, a memorable time. And the same thing they will further continue with their own families when they grow up as adults. So I think the points I've given you, you've enjoyed and loved these points. And so here, happy festivals and thank you and good night.